Welcome back to another episode of Cooking in the Forum Appliances Office. This delicious steamed fish was made using only 5 ingredients that you probably already have at home. Follow along to see how we did it. Today, we're getting our fish fresh from our local seafood store, Hung Win Seafood, located in Chinatown. Our lovely friend Calvin recommended tilapia for this recipe, and the staff gave us some helpful tips on keeping seafood its freshest for cooking while they cleaned and descaled our fish for us. We made a quick visit to the grocery store next door to pick up the rest of the ingredients, and finally we're ready to head back to the office. Let's prep our ingredients. Start by carefully cutting your veggies into thin slices. We used 2 stalks of green onions and a small piece of ginger. Unfortunately, we can't tell you exact measurements for this recipe because the amount you'll need depends on the size of your fish as well as your personal taste preferences. As always, feel free to experiment with and adjust the amount of each item you use. After your scallions and ginger are chopped, add about a cup of water to a wok large enough to fit your fish and bring it to a boil on high heat. In the meantime, give your fish another rinse and set it on a plate. Before it's ready to steam, cut into the fish's belly to create a cavity and score 3 diagonal lines across the top of its body. We're going to fill the cavity with a few pieces of ginger, which helps reduce any fishy smells when it's cooking. Add a few pieces of ginger on top of the fish too, in between the scores. Once the water is boiling, place a steaming rack in the wok for your fish to rest on. A plate lifter will be your best friend in the kitchen, preventing you from accidentally burning yourself on any hot surfaces. Steam for about 6 to 7 minutes, although this will vary depending on the size of your fish. Other visual signs your fish is ready are if it starts to break apart or its eyes pop out. Regardless, take it out as soon as it's done to avoid overcooking it. Now, it's time to make the star of the show, the sauce. Bring out the rest of the sliced green onions and ginger from earlier and distribute it evenly across the fish. Then, heat up about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, or just enough to cover the bottom of a small saucepan. As soon as the oil starts to lightly smoke or you see ripples in it, it's ready to pour on top of the fish. Finally, finish off the recipe by drizzling light soy sauce all over the fish. And there you have it, an easy, delicious, and mouth-watering recipe. Give it a try.